Hey guys, welcome back to Sustainable Living. Today, I'm going to take you along with us making applesauce. I must make a note to you that this was an 8-hour process to get roughly 52 pints of applesauce. Even though it's probably cheaper to go to the store and buy your applesauce, there's some benefits of making your own applesauce. You can substitute applesauce for your oil in your baking. So after you've picked your apples, one of the first things you want to do once you get your apples in the house is to get some pots of water onto boil. While your pots are coming up to boil, then you can start to cut up your apples and get them ready to be cooked. When you are cutting up your apples, you want to quarter them up. And the only thing that you want to cut off your apples is the blossom of your apple. The apple blossom is the only thing that will actually go through the applesauce press and get into your applesauce. The seeds, the stem, and the skin of the apple you do not have to worry about. It'll be pushed out with the rest of the discard. By cutting it into sections of 4 and leaving the blossom on 1/4, you can then just cut the blossom off at the end. You also want to cut out any wormholes or bad bruising or any blemishes that you do not want in your applesauce. You want to boil your apples until they are soft and mushy to the touch. Once the apples are cooked, then you put them through the apple press. That will then press the applesauce out of the soft apples. As you collect the applesauce in a pan, you want to make sure that you put a dash of lemon juice in it in order to stop any type of browning or oxidation that will discolor your applesauce. You flavor your applesauce to your taste, so you add sugar and salt to what you would like. You can also add cinnamon and other type of seasonings to flavor up your applesauce. We keep our applesauce plain so we can enjoy the flavor of the original apple. We also do not add any of the other seasonings into our applesauce because if we use it for a substitute for oil, we don't want that seasoning in our baked good. You then want to bring your applesauce up to a boil, which is approximately 220 degrees. We don't bring ours up that high. If we get around 200 degrees, we typically just ladle that into the jar. Be careful because the applesauce is really hot at this time and will scald your skin. Be sure to constantly stir while the applesauce comes up to heat so you do not scorch your applesauce. Before ladling the applesauce into the jars, you do want to make sure that your jars are hot. One of the ways that we do this is that we steam our jars before we put the applesauce in them. After you ladle your applesauce into your jars, we water bath our applesauce for 20 minutes. How should I put this plainly and absolutely clearly to you guys? Making applesauce is one of the harder canning processes that we do, but we find it worth it to our family because we enjoy having our own applesauce, knowing what we put in it and that we don't have a lot of sugars and different preservatives in it. Also, it's a backup storage for any type of oil that we use for our baking. If times got bad or our oil spoiled or it becomes difficult to get oil, we could then substitute the applesauce for our baking and then preserve our oil for other things. We could then stretch our oil further by substituting applesauce in our baking. So guys, this was just a quick video on making applesauce. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, and share this information if you found it to be useful. And thank you guys for watching our channel and following us. Also, if you haven't checked out our channel, check out some of our other videos, like our sustainable quick tips, some of our hiking videos, our fishing videos. We have a lot of other content that we like to share with you guys.